I'm nervous. Does anyone
Yeah.
know what's happening?
Today we're doing a presentation game. I'm joined by Finn. Finn's
That's
reviews.
That doesn't match on my screen.
It does on
Doing
mine.
that to the general chat.
Oh, nice. You got Glimsy Hideout. Got Liam for the first time on the channel. Apart from actually, I don't know if you're in any of the videos. If you are, I'll delete it anyway.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
but this is okay. This is your first like official full video feature.
My debut. I mean, baby me was in some old vlogs, but I don't want to talk about
Okay.
that.
Yeah. We got Neve. We got Risk Q, Ben, and Dan.
Dan, why?
Ah.
Why are you wearing the safety the high vis?
Yeah. What's up with
Well,
your clothes, sir?
it's funny you should ask that, Finn. It's actually very convenient you asked as well because I've got a lot to say. Basically, I wore the high vis vest because we're doing presentations, and I think it's important to stand out. So, high vis. There you have
That's it. That's.
Can we restart without Dan?
I like the effort. I like the effort you're putting in here.
And a shirt as well, and yeah.
Yeah, looking smart. The same with you, Finn, as well.
Thank you.
I'm me.
Yes, Neve. You too with your Snoopy dressing gown.
Snoopy pajamas.
Snoopy pajamas. Okay. So the premise of the game is I've got a hat here filled with prompts on what your presentation will be on. Picked at random for each of you. And some of you have given me a load of cursed photos. And I've picked some as well. I've put them into slideshows of 10. And you're going to get one at random, basically. Slide and
So I just have to make a presentation about
You've got to, on the
topic you give
spot.
me.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a topic, and on the spot, you've got to make all the photos in it just relevant to the thing. Okay, so Dan.
Yep.
Your prompt is announcing GTA 6.
Okay, that's interesting. GTA 6. We know you've been waiting a long time for this game. And we've heard many suggestions on what we should do with it. Host it in Milton Keynes, London. But we've decided that this wouldn't be enough. This wouldn't be stupid enough. And so, we have collaborated with a big brand to set this game in a completely different world. And you may be familiar with this little fella. He's yellow, he's cute, and he's a bundle of fun. He's Pikachu after 10 tabs of acid. Your main character, Pikachu, will be roaming the streets of New York, equipped with an AK-47 and a pistol. Your main objectives will be to kill Ellen DeGeneres as many times as you can. And you have to stop her from abusing her staff before she wins another Emmy. But your next villain will be Shaq in a red Minecraft bed. I know you think you've seen tough villains before in your time, but I assure you, an inanimate object will do something. And Pikachu's favourite pastime in this game is to feed high schoolers hot dogs in copious amounts until they throw up. And then you have to get Pikachu's pet dog to go and eat all of the sick. Otherwise... Here we have your other cover star of the game. It's called Andy Barnard. AKA Stereo Cube, AKA Fanator.
This is actually
and Pikachu's objective is to stop him from releasing a plague of garage music onto the world. And if you don't, his nipples will explode everywhere and cover the world in his semen.
Oh.
There'll also be a DLC extension in Scotland where you go and you learn to play the bagpipes. That's it. That's the whole DLC. That's what you're paying £15 for. The game will also be set 30 years' time in the future, where Andrew Barnard will return with the power of the New Order Sith. And you've got to try and stop him from cutting his own penis off with a lightsaber.
His fucking Jemmy penis. Oh my god.
And after you fail to stop Jemmy from cutting his penis off with a lightsaber, he then has sex with Pikachu and becomes whatever this is. And then that's just the rest of the game. There's like 20 hours of that. So, yeah, that's to look forward to. I mean, if this game doesn't make you want to plug your game box into the pig nose and just get playing, then I really don't know what does. Because this has really got my snout turned up. So, remember, unfreeze your cache. Don't get caught lacking like the squirrel here. He's not going to be playing GTA 6 frozen like this. So just get unfrozen, get a better computer, and play my game. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
I'll go next.
I would play that game. Really.
who's going next?
I volunteer as tribute.
Finn. All right.
Yeah, man.
Let's go, boys.
Oh, this is perfect for you, Finn.
That doesn't fill me with confidence.
Tim Cook Apple event.
Let's just fucking jump straight into it,
Let's
right?
jump
okay.
straight into it. All right.
So, here at Apple, we do things different. We do things better than anyone has in previous times. And I'm so excited to show you our latest product. As you can see, this is a stylish the iPus, as we call it.
Oh Christ!
And it comes in a range of colors. We have red here. We also this is an Apple representative, Emilio, who was so happy with his iPus. He exploded with joy. Next slide, please. As you can see here, we have muscular black Santa. Now, you can see he's peering down at that lady. She actually owns the iPus 3, coming out next September. Get right. Thank you. It's revolutionary. It's different. It's just built different. It's the same as that guy. Next slide, please. When you use the iPad, you can. There's elements. We brought the favorite elements back from the previous iPad. The camera on this iPad is out of this world. It's revolutionary. It's just amazing, and we have a new neural filter which makes you look smarter than everyone and smarter than anyone has ever been. You could be the Albert Einstein of your friendship group. Next slide, please. As you can see, we have the iPus. One of the new built-in apps for the iPus, where you can simulate. You can simulate pig sex. I have just a couple more features I'd love to tell you about. Next slide, please. Here at Apple, we support Blue Lives Matter. This
Oh, no.
actually, I take that back. Sorry. This PC plod looks this way because he does not own the eye purse. He is a fucking little cunt. Now let me show you what it's like when you do use the eye purse. Next slide, please.
Oh my god!
Elio, and he was just a young lad using the iPus alpha version. As you can see, it was a lot larger back then. We brought the size down. It is revolutionary. Next slide, please.
So-
Oh my god.
As previously mentioned, we have a whole host of new colours for the iPus. Now, this is my personal favourite. It's large enough for anyone to use, whether you've got a small finger or a large one. It's perfect for you. Next slide, please. When using the iPus, you get notifications on local roadkill. And the iPus automatically deploys a get well soon balloon on them. So any
just
passerby,
Wow.
any iPus user can go get well soon.
Revolutionary.
It's revolutionary.
Incredible.
It's just
Incredible.
The fastest
Now, I believe-
iPus ever.
Who the hell is
I
Steve Jobs?
believe there is another slide that I'd love to tell you about. You may be thinking, the iPus, what's the battery life like? It runs on Miracle Whip. And it's rechargeable when you put the Miracle Whip inside an apple. It's revolutionary. It's the fastest, largest battery we've ever had in an iPus. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you, Finn. Thank
Woo!
you.
Thank you.
Very good.
That was so
That was.
I
Fucking
tried
hell.
to.
Man, I bet you were happy when you went the iPus route when the fucking flashlight came out.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That was good
I
that we
channeled
got
my
both of them in
I
that.
channeled my inner Tim Cook.
Who wants to go
I'll
next?
give it a go.
Alright, Will. Your prompt is announcing lockdown 2. Oh, getting up.
Looks very threatening.
Yeah, it's the shadow.
Hey guys, hope you're doing well. We're live here at Downing Street. We just thought we'd give you a quick update on what we're doing with the whole coronavirus thing. We decided that it's getting a bit out of hand now, so we thought we'd go back into lockdown. And yeah, we just thought we'd see what happens. We've got some statistics here to support why we've decided to do this. As you can see, people have been going outdoors, having barbecues in the summer, enjoying a nice outside meal with our friend Robert Pattinson from Twilight and the Lighthouse. Yeah, he's ready to do it again this Christmas, as you can see from his attire, which we're not looking forward to because he could cough on people and give them more COVID. So we're not letting Robert Pattinson host a barbecue again this winter.
Specifically.
Our next fact and figure also supports this because
I don't even know what the fuck is going on in that.
yeah, it's
Joe
meant to
Weller.
be someone.
I don't know.
Joe Weller.
People going outside. Let's move on to the next slide, and then you'll see. There's other reasons for us to decide to do. Yeah, as you can see, the pets are getting it too now. COVID strain has evolved. It's now getting to your pets, getting to your little creatures. This used to be a parrot. Now it's not. And yeah, we just thought that like this isn't what you want, really, is it? This isn't what you want to happen to your pets. Look at him, he's fucked. That's another reason. Think about your pets, people. Our next reason is that
It's too normal.
production in. I think I might have said you the
Is that a
wrong.
meringue?
Yeah, who sent in this
That's
image?
fine.
That's a curveball.
Production in lemon meringues. getting fucked up by COVID, you know. So let's move on to the next slide.
Robert again.
Just Robert again.
What the
Because we're not in lockdown, people are leaving their homes, which means they're like 6 times as likely to get robbed. So if everyone goes home, you're not gonna get robbed because you're in the house. You can check on your things. They can walk into each room and you'll see that there isn't a burglar there.
So
I do often do that.
We've decided that reduction in crime. It's another reason. And of course, a lot of people have been getting. A lot of people have been seeing this man.
Hello, me old chum.
hallucinating.
I'm receiving this text message. We don't know why, but we believe they're both related to the COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, there's not really a reason for us to be inside for this one. But I'd rather not. If he's out and about on the streets, you'd probably rather be indoors. I think the last thing I wanted to say is...
It's not even the last slide. It's not even the last slide.
Wait, actually, sorry. Before I get on to my last point, I wanted to make sure that you're all watching this with your eyes open. We're not
For the
trying to
blind
point
ones.
anyone out specifically, so don't get all
Liam.
embarrassed. And of course, you want to make sure that your skin doesn't turn like this. And
Whoa.
as you can see, in England, we've been dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic differently to the Scots. This is how Scotland has been dealing with it. And my final point that I would like to say, keep it tidy though while you're inside.
Andy.
This is Andy Barnard's bedroom, and as you can see, he hasn't been tidying up. These are all
No.
boxes of Strongbow dark fruits and Jaffa cakes. Thank you all very much.
That's the last one.
That actually
That's
looks
how
like
it
Will.
feels.
Gotta give
You
props,
will.
you know. Boris Johnson, it's gotta be hard.
Oh, God.
And that's in lockdown too. Never an easy job.
This is a dreadful game.
Alright, Liam. Your
I'll go put on a
prompts.
jump
Okay, I'm
suit.
actually- no.
I'm really
For
fucking
sure.
cold.
You ready?
Yeah.
You got this, you got this.
Your prompt is
My heart is racing.
new superhero film franchise.
Hi.
Oh my god, don't get him
Yes.
started. Do not get him started. Oh my god, no.
I came prepared.
Just go when you're ready.
Let's go.
Is that how you start
Yeah,
presentation?
yeah.
Good evening. My name is Liam, and today I'm here to elevate the pitch to you my brand new superhero franchise. So, it's obviously going to center around. Play the first side, please. This is it starts with giving a goose. Is that ket or cocaine? Would you say?
I don't know.
I'd probably go crack cocaine.
Oh, goose. This is where the film starts. A goose.
Who's taking class A's?
Class A's, absolutely, yes. So a bump of ketamine. Go to the next slide. It's gonna come. Who's this? Is that Philip Schofield? No, it's not.
That's Philip Schofield. That's like Philip Schofield or Mr. Bean had a kid.
This guy. This is actually our main antagonist, as opposed to our goose, which is our protagonist. This is middle class fancy. Next slide. I'm so having an anxiety attack.
What the fuck?
He sent that in. It's just a key fob.
So middle class
that's what it is.
fancy
Curveball.
breaks into the cat lab. Is this cat lab? Do you reckon?
Yes.
Do you cook cat in the lab? Yeah.
Fuck it, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So middle class fancy breaks into the cat lab to try and break out the goosebumps who took the bump of cat. Okay, next slide. Let's see what happens.
He looks like he's lying in loads of ketamine.
Straight Philip Schofield has broken into the cat lab and has found the love interest of the goose overdosed on cat, passed out on the ground, dead. Next slide. Right. I know of the ketamine. Conehead. This is the bodyguard. Okay, this is the bodyguard to the main antagonist. I don't know where we are at this point. Next slide.
Coney 2012.
Thomas the Tank Engine. It's gonna chop off her legs. Thomas is also overdosed on ketamine, and is gonna kill this white bitch called Alyssa. Next slide.
That's his solo film.
Yes, this sets up the spin-off movie. Thomas the Tank Engine has entered Alyssa, and
Oh god.
okay, what? He's I actually this isn't in my ballpark. So Thomas is accidentally quote nutted, I think it says, inside of Alyssa. Okay, next slide. Let's see where this goes, guys.
Stephen King is directing.
So I'm actually very honored to announce that. So for this movie, Stephen King is writing, directing, focusing on he's actually starring in it as well. The baby and Alyssa, he'll be playing himself in this role. Nude the whole time, 100% nude. That's his solo movie. Okay, that's the next one. So the next slide.
Fuck me.
Let's have a little pause here. How are we feeling about this franchise? Any notes? Any character
I'm
development?
fucking loving this.
It's got my 3 favourite things.
Nude Stephen King.
Cat.
This is your last film.
So we're flashing. Okay, this is the conclusion to the cliffhanger at the end of the last one. Obviously, they all looked at each other and were like, "I don't feel too okay, Mr. Stork," and disappeared into ketamine. So, we're gonna flash back to Goose, Ketty Goose. Okay, Goosebumps. He has to dive into the baked beans in the Band-Aid. Is that a Band-Aid?
That's a plaster box.
The plaster box. Because that has the cure for ketamine in it. Is there a cure for ketamine?
Beans.
Yeah.
There isn't.
No.
Okay.
That's
It's
it.
unknown disease.
There is.
Box of beans.
The
Beans.
latest pandemic.
Beans is the cure. And then that's it. That's the
it so
team.
far.
That's
I love it.
Uh,
Take my money.
I had about 3 panic attacks during that.
Yeah, I know.
It's horrible doing it, isn't it?
Thank
I
you for
really-
your
I really-
support.
I
Much.
really
Yeah,
like it.
yeah.